Yeah, yeah. Daily Go Get 'em is a show. Wednesday, middle of the week, oh, you know, and it's going down, no clowns. We on this thing, you know that we always come around. Sounds like something that you want to be a part of. This is a war, and I'ma show you the art of how to get it done. Fun is something that we have, and I'ma make sure that we get through the navigation system. I didn't have to, and I'ma make sure that I get at you. Everything is gonna be all right. That's what I say. I do this shit every day. It's the daily Go Get 'em is some show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it is? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking off fast lane, no coasting. And tonight we're talking about the secret life of the instead of. The secret life of the instead of. Now, what I mean by this is like this. A lot of times we have to settle for some things in life that we probably didn't choose as our first option. You know, sometimes you can't get the exact thing that you wanted. Sometimes the thing that you wanted was an exclusive or was a limited edition. So you have to get something else that's comparable. Now, that's not always a bad thing because sometimes you didn't have your eye on something that was just as good or maybe even better than what you wanted at first. And then there are other times when even if something wasn't your first option, it might be a good idea to keep that in the tuck. Keep it on a low. You don't have to say so. It's not one of those things everybody got to know. But I bet if you check everybody out, if you looked at everybody's life, you would probably find a lot of people chose this instead of that. And it might not have been all of that bad. You may not have been with the woman that you always wanted to be with. You may not have been with the man that you always wanted to be with. You know, they may not have been your first option, but they may have turned out to be the best option for you in the long run. Sometimes we are driven by our carnal desires, and we live our lives in this physical form, and many of our thought processes are just as physical. So we go for the thing that is visually and conceptually the best thing, but is it always the best thing? What about the instead of? What about the instead of? What about the second option? Is it always second best? I don't know about you. I don't know about me. Actually, I know about me, but we're going to talk about this thing called the instead of. I bet it gets a whole lot of secret love. And that's why we calling it the secret life of the instead of. So let's get it popping, y'all. Urban Therapy with Sun 752 with this your daily, the daily Go Get 'em is a show. We do this every single day, every day it rains. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. We break it down, baby. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. I am your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the. And if you can't say Omar with the, well, then you just say Omar with the R. It is the Daily Go Get 'em show. All up in your area. I'm feeling like a real man should, and I hope y'all feel like real men and women should. My allergies are giving me a little bit of a fit today, but I think part of it is my fault, so I'm going to take responsibility for that. I'm glad to see my people's coming on through, and I hope that y'all feeling as healthy as I would want to be. So, what's going on, my brother from another mother, Norris Hill? Sit back, relax, do your thing, Max and Chill, and Stacy White. Thanks for coming on through tonight. It's always good to have you looking in my sight. And Carol Chamber, let me I said, Carol Chamber, let my favorita. T. Carey Wright. I'm morning, noon, and night. Is always glad to have my peoples going right in your sight. What's going on, y'all? How are y'all today? How's everybody doing? Tonight on the Daily Go Get 'em show, we're talking about the secret life of the instead of. The secret life of the instead of. The reason that we calling it the secret life is because a lot of people don't like to admit or do not care to admit that they took one thing over another thing. It's not always a popular thing. You know how some parents really didn't get together meaning to have children? You know, sometimes children are the result of irresponsibility. So many of us were born by mistake. Many of us were conceived by mistake. And let me clear that up. Maybe we were born on purpose. Maybe the decision to make sure that we entered this world was on purpose. But many of us probably weren't the first option to be conceived. Mommy and daddy could have just been having a good time. We could have been created in the back seat of a Chevy or Ford on a Saturday night on some one night stand shit. It happens. So the decision to bring you into this world probably was a two-part decision. But the decision to create you in the first place probably wasn't anybody's decision. Or if it was a decision, it could have been a secret decision. So instead of, the important thing is that you made it into this world, and hopefully you got the love, attention, affection, the rearing, and the adjustment that was necessary and needed in order for you to have a decent life. That was the choice that your parents made instead of the abortion, the termination of the pregnancy, instead of the adoption. You were chosen, and it was probably a great choice. Not a good choice, but a great choice. But it wasn't instead of. But we don't often run around telling kids that they were a mistake. It hurts kids' feelings. Honestly, to be honest with you, I don't really know why that hurts people's feelings, because all that fucking matters is that you got here and that you got what you needed and wanted when you got here. But yeah, I've heard people that, my dad told me that I was a mistake. Like, shit, nigga. Don't you know almost everybody in this world has to live with the mistakes that they made? Shit, your mom might have been a mistake too. But that may not have come to the surface. That may not have bubbled to the surface. To be honest with you, I was a mistake baby. My mom was on some shit like, I ain't having no more kids. Like, this nigga ain't gonna keep knocking me up. He knocking me up, trying to get me to have all these kids. I'm having one kid, having one miscarriage, one kid miscarriage. Nah. So, she was this close to getting a tubes tied. That's why when I was born, boom, no more ain't coming up out of there. I ain't feel no kind of way about it. I made it. Shoot, I made it. But some people feel some kind of way about it. My big sis Robbie Robin Ming is here to do a thing, and she's something like a queen for a king. And glad to see you and my brother Ansel Jones coming through too. What's going on, y'all? Good to see me some y'all, man. So the instead of, the secret life of the instead of. You don't always have to tell people that you chose them as the second option. They don't have to know that. The important thing is that it worked out. How many things in our lives have we chosen as the second option instead of the first option, instead of the primary option? Because we either had to, or it just sort of worked out that way. So the secret life of the instead of has a hell of a life. And it ain't, sometimes it's not all that secret, but even if it is a secret, it exists. It's like God, whether you acknowledge him or not, he's there. He's there. Oh, he's so there. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. So the secret life of the instead of is what we're talking about tonight. And I'm so glad to be here talking about it to y'all. So I want y'all to get ready for this mind freak. For this mind freak we about to get into tonight. Do you understand what I'm saying? The secret life of the instead of. Charnette 16, what's going on, ma? What's going on, Rasheen? Queen Rasheen. How you feeling, ma? And Rita Reds. What up, Rita? Good to see me, some of you. Thanks for coming through. The secret life of the instead of. I mean, in your life, you're not going to get everything you want. You're not going to get everything that you need. You're not. You know, some of y'all are haunted by the ghosts of Christmas past when you wanted something and your parents either couldn't afford it or the store ran out of it. But guess what happened? If your parents couldn't afford it, they got you something else instead of. If the store ran out of it, it was an exclusive. You know, it could have been anything from a Cabbage Patch towel to a Cabbage Patch doll to a Tickle Me Elmo. What were some of those real popular toys that the stores ran out of? PlayStation 5 currently. Can't get a PlayStation. Let me tell y'all something about a PlayStation 5. Let me tell you something about a PlayStation 5. Amazon sent me a treasure truck notification. Now, I don't know if y'all shop at Amazon enough to get the treasure truck notification. They send you deals based on your buying or your browsing history. So today they sent me a PlayStation 5. They was like, yo, on the treasure truck. See, the treasure truck before COVID used to be an actual truck. So they would send you the notification about the treasure truck, and then you would find out where the treasure truck was in your region, your city, your town, state, whatever. And you would go and pay for it, whether credit card or cash. Well, they sent me the treasure truck notification. And I got right on it like, yo, a PlayStation 5, $499. I went right online. I pressed the joint. It was sold out. It wasn't even 15 seconds, yo. I was like, somebody shitted on me. Somebody sent me the notification for the PlayStation 5 probably too late. Somebody bought them shits. It was a limit of one. They was gone. So I was like, I wonder how much it's going to cost on the site if they have it for months, over a year. For over a year, PlayStation didn't have the PS5. You couldn't go in a store and buy a PS5. You had to get it from somebody who was online or what. Anyway, so guess what? I didn't get the PlayStation 5. So guess what? I'm going to have to keep playing my PlayStation 4 instead of a PlayStation 5 because I'm not paying no $1,000 for no game console. I ain't even a gamer like that. You know what I mean? I play, but I don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 51 years old. I just like to play. I don't play sports games. I don't play 2K or Madden. I play Call of Duty. I like to shoot shit up. You know, watch blood spill and splatter. I like to play Grand Theft Auto 5 and all of the add-on. Anyway, I couldn't get the PS5. So instead of the PS5, I got the PS4. There aren't any games that you can play on the PS5 that can't be played on the PS4. So I'm not losing. At least that's the way I feel. The secret life of the instead of. I got to play the PlayStation 4 instead of the PS5. I'm not even really sure what the PS5 does better. I hear that it has quicker load times. All right, that's nice. That's nice. I heard that it has shorter download times. That's nice. That's nice. It's great. But I ain't going to die. I'm going to live. Everything is going to be all right. Make sure that y'all hit that like button, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. This is the Daily Go Getimism Show, getting it done on this Hump Day Wednesday. I am your host, Sun752, a.k.a. Omar, with the and we are talking about the secret life of the instead of. You don't want to tell your girl that you chose her instead of. Actually, you can make something good out of it. You could tell your girl that you chose her instead of this other chick that you was messing with. But you don't want to say that you don't want to tell your girl that she was your second choice. that's probably not going to go well, no matter how honest you are. I know women say that they really treasure and seek honesty and respect honesty in a man. Just say how you feel. Just say how you feel. And then you say how you feel. And they be like, well, you ain't have to say it that way. You don't know how to talk to nobody. And you could have kept your fucking honesty. Fuck you. Fuck your honesty, your truth. That ain't no real truth. You lying ass bastard. I am so the best thing that ever happened to you. Fuck you. This is the best pussy you ever had. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Omar. Yes, it is. Okay. The secret life of the instead of. I've lived it. You've lived it. Some of us are currently living it in some form, somewhere with somebody, with something. You have had to settle for something else, and settling is not all that bad. At least you stepped off with something, and sometimes that something that you chose was better than the something that you wanted in the first place. We don't always make the best decisions up front. Sometimes our first option is too expensive. Sometimes our first option is too reckless. Sometimes our first option is just not well thought out. We are physical beings. We're physical beings, and we're creatures of habit. So we go by things. We go by the way things look. We go by the way things smell. We go by the way things feel. We go by the way things make us feel. We're very physical. Even those of us who are spiritual, we go for the physically, spiritually feeling things. Things, we want the spiritual enhancement, but we want it to look good. We want it to smell good, feel good. We like things that are soft to the touch. Why do you think people like velour and velvet and shit? Like, yo, that shit feel nice, because we're physical beings. There's nothing wrong with that. But because we're physical beings, we sometimes overstate or understate the value of some things that really, really have a lot of value, or don't have a lot of value or as much value. Okay. Carol Chamberlain says, I got one today from Amazon. I got one today too from Amazon. Was it the PS5? Was it the PS5? Was it Carol? Did they give you one for PS5, or do they be sending you different shit? Carol. Did they send you a PS5 treasure truck notification? Carol, did they send you a PS5 treasure truck notification? Was it a PS5 treasure truck notification, or was it something else? I'm just asking you. Can you tell me, please? Okay, she says yes for PS5, but I couldn't get it either. You tried to get one? Well, see, ain't this about a bitch? I don't believe that they really had it, Carol. Now, hold on. Because I was right on it. As soon as I got the notification, so I saw it pop up. I was like, oh, let me see. That shit was gone. At first, they was like, a problem occurred. Then it was like sold out. I was like, man, fuck out of here. Okay. Oh, Carol said, I didn't even try. Ansel Jones says, my life would have been different if I didn't give my all at jobs. Everyone will stand tall on my work ethic. That's what's up. I hear that. Okay. Wadia Coleman, what's going on? Good to see me some you. Thanks for coming on by. Thanks for coming on through. Good to have my eyes on you. All right. So, yeah, the secret life of the instead of. We don't always get the first thing that we wanted. From the time that we were children. Maybe you wanted Maybe you wanted a Hot Wheels racing car set. Maybe you wanted a Aurora. What was that shit? What was the race cars that it was electric? It was by one was by Aurora, another one was about like AFX. Help me out, Norris. Help me out, Norris. What was the name? What was the popular name of the racing car tracks? The racing car sets that everybody all the boys used to get for Christmas. On the commercial, it sounded all quiet and shit, but when you got it, it had the little car on it with the little pin on the bottom, and it fit inside the track, and it would make that noise when the car went. It was like it was kind of loud. It was kind of loud, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, what was it? AFX, Aurora, AFX. I used to love a racing car set, man. I did. I used to really love a racing car set. Okay, he said Aurora AFX. There you go. My memory. Look at me. Look at me. I'm doing it. Queen Monica is in the house on the Instagram. Good to see me. Some of you. Thanks for coming on by. Thanks for coming on through. But yeah. So, Mattel. That was was Hot Wheels by Mattel? Maybe. Anyway, Hot Wheels wasn't electric. The Aurora AFX. You know what I'm saying? You had to put the racing car track together. Them shits was always breaking. You're like, yo, we can only play up until this point because this track is messed up. I gotta get another piece of track. And nobody ever got a piece of track because they didn't sell it like that. So your mom or your dad had to go to the store and buy a whole new track. And that's how we would make like different tracks instead of the one that was on the box. When one on the box, they showed you a couple of configurations. The one that was round or the one that sort of went, whatever you had enough track for. They should bring back the racing car track, man. That shit was a dope toy. They should bring back toys. That's what's wrong. Speaking of toys, did y'all hear that they gonna put Toys R Us's inside of Macy's? So we got to go to Macy's to get toys. Ain't that sort of like taking it all the way back to like the 30s and 40s when department stores used to have toy sections? Is it me? Am I misguided? Are you telling me that there wasn't always a Toys R Us? Well, I remember when there was no Toys R Us. I remember when there was a Kitty City and it wasn't a Lionel Kitty City. Then I remember it was Kitty City and Playtown. Anyway, sucré chez toi. Thanks for coming on by. I'm glad you came on through. I'm glad I get a chance to say hi. But yeah. Now, Christmas time back in the day, that was one of those times when the secret life of the instead of was rampant. You know, they would run out of stuff. The closer to Christmas that you waited to get your child's shit from the toy store, the less likely that it was going to be there. So a lot of times you ain't get that baby that away. You ain't get that Holly Hobby house. You ain't get that easy bake oven. Sister, I remember it used to be. I remember this toy I had. I think it was either third grade or fourth grade. It was probably fourth grade. It was this truck called Big Track. It was called Big Track, and it was this truck. It had 6 wheels on it, and you could program it. You could program the truck to make it go where you wanted it to go, turn or whatever. It was pretty fly. And I remember my man Glenn knew how to program his He said he made it he made it dance. What was the dance? Oh, he said I can make my truck do the rock. He brought the truck in, programmed it, and it did it. I was like, get the fuck out of here. He was a computer genius even before we had computers. He also was the first dude I knew that had a VCR. We're talking about 1978, 79. He had a VCR. I used to be like, I was like, man, these little black kids, these little black kids got parents that got money. And they did. We did too. But we ain't had no VCR. I was like, my dad got to step up his technology game. You know what I'm saying? You getting state of the art shit. But I had a big track too. And I remember, I'm trying to Google the shit. Mine didn't work. It ain't work right. Glenn over there programming his shit to do the rock, the Flintstones, you know what I mean? The hustle and all of this shit. And here I am with my big track. If you only knew how bad I wanted to keep that big track, I did not want to take that shit back to the store because I knew they wasn't going to have no more fucking big tracks. And guess what? When me and my mom went back to Kitty City to take the big track back, guess what? They didn't have no more. So guess what? I had to get something else instead of my goddamn big track. And it was an expensive toy. I had to get something else instead of it. And I think I got some remote control car. It was pretty dope. It was pretty dope, but I think that one didn't work right either. I used to be like, why all my friends shit always work? But the shit that I used to get never used to work. I was always having to take some shit back. I used to be like, I thought it was my mom. Like, yo, why you always do you pick the one that's right in front? Do you be getting the last one, open box, the display model or something like? I thought it was her. Didn't. Even when anyway. The secret life of the instead of. You make choices. You have options. You make decisions. And the decisions that you make aren't always based on your first choice. So sometimes you have to live with the second choice that you made. And sometimes the second choice that you made is just as good. Sometimes it's better. Sometimes you have to learn what the second option can give you. But we always talk about the second option like it's like you was taking one for the team with the fat ugly chick, you know what I'm saying, on the one night stand. Now, see what happened. Let me tell y'all something. All right, you went on the blind date. You took one for the team. Your girl got the live chick, and you got Kid and Play said it best. Thought if I hook things up, getting paid will be ensuing. Wonder what Playboy's doing. Called up Play and asked if he'd do me a favor, help me get skis. All right, kid, I'm going to do this for you. But make sure I get a piece too. I gave him the sign. It gave me the cue. Pick me up in the BMW. Well, as the song went on, Play had the ugly chick. But evidently when they got in the club and they must have had a drink or two and the chick looked live under the disco lights. Whatever. It was 1987. Wait a minute. Yeah, it was 19. Wait a minute. Last night had it all. Last night we really had a ball. 1987. All right, so it was 1987. Okay. So a lot of dudes have had to get with her friend, so his mans could get some quality free time with the bad chick. So, you know, the chick, the take one for the team chick wasn't always fat, wasn't always ugly. But first of all, there's nothing wrong with fat chicks. There's nothing wrong with ugly chicks. They look good to somebody because they be having kids. I mean, so you say what you want to say. I mean, we ain't always judge number one. But my point is this. If you get to take one for the team chick, and you get with the take one for the team chick, and you hit that night, and him with his beautiful girl, he went home with blue balls that night. Who won? Who won? I don't know. It's hard for me to look at it like, oh, yeah, I took one for the team, but guess what? The team won. The team won. Yeah, our quarterback, yeah, he didn't have such a good game. But we got our running game going on, and the defense held, and look, we won. Shit. Pussy was good in the motherfucker, too, man. I ain't gonna front, man. Shit. Yeah, she ain't got a lot of hair. The teeth a little, you know what I'm saying? Her teeth is a little bit piano, but that piano be making music. She was playing my man. I ain't shit. I had a good night. Yeah, I'm gonna take one for the team again. I'm thinking about going one-on-one. Bottom line is, it ain't always your first option that's the best option. Sometimes that instead of the one you got instead of the one you wanted, the thing you got instead of the thing you wanted, sometimes comes through. Sometimes it pans out. Mona Garris, what's going on, Mo? How you feeling, Ma? It's good to see. I said it's good to see. I said it's good to see me some you. Thanks for coming on by and coming on through. Wadia Coleman says, my son would love a race car set. Tell you, things was hot. Things was hot. T. Carey Wright says, it was a monster truck. You looked it up? I didn't look at it as a monster truck at the time. I looked at it as like, you know, one of those military vehicles, not like a Hummer, but those military vehicles, not a tank, but they got like these big, sort of like a moon, a moon. I don't know, a space. Hold on, let me see. Big track. Now, this is 1978, 79, 79. I think I was in the fourth grade. I believe I was in the fourth grade. It's called Big Track, or was it Big Track? Okay, let me see. Big Track. Huh, Big Track. Let me see. Was that it? Hold on. Oh, yeah, I see this shit. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, there you go. Huh. That's it. 1979, Big Track. There you go. Word up. Yeah, I wanted this shit bad as shit. This shit was all the rage. These commercials was coming on. I was like, yo. And look, it got the numbers on the back and shit. That's how you program this shit. Shit was hot. Look, Big Track, one of the hottest selling toys in 1979. Sure was. It was by Milton Bradley? I ain't remember that. Wow. You know, when you are 9 years old, this shit looked a lot bigger. On these pictures, it looks small. But you know, when you're 9 years old, this shit looked bigger than a motherfucker, boy. And look, it cost somebody got one for $99. It damn near cost that back in the day. It was high. It was a high cost toy. That shit cost. Anyway, there you have it. Big track. Oh, big track. I didn't get a big track, but I still live though. But I'm still here though. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, son. The fuck? What did I do? Okay. Okay, come on. Come on, son. I think I goofed. Oh no, we good. Hey, actually, I'm unsure. Let me see something here. Yeah, but yeah, your second option, instead of sometimes really, really pans out. Oh shit! I fucked up. Let me see. Okay, that was yesterday. That was today. Okay. All right. I didn't. Yeah, I guess. Hold on, son. Hold on. Let me see what I'm doing here. Because I might not doing something right. I might not doing something what I'm supposed to be doing in the way I'm supposed to be doing. We're gonna work it out though. Everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to be all right. Think it won't. So just like I couldn't get that big track back in 1979 Christmas time. I'm taking that shit back. I told you I didn't want to take that shit back. I didn't want to do it. The secret life of the instead of. That's the topic of discussion tonight. And if y'all would like to call in, I invite y'all to call in. And the number to call is area code 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. Said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby. 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 319-527-6199, baby. Press number 1 and that will let me know that you would like to speak. And then I will call you out by the last 4 digits of your telephone number. You can rock on and do the damn do the damn thing. So this is the Daily Go Get It Business Show. And we are talking about the secret life of the instead of. Now, I'm sure that some of y'all going front like y'all always get everything that y'all want. Personally, I don't think that that's possible. But that's personal. That's personal. I don't think that it's possible for everybody or anybody to get everything that they want. You know how you hear people getting in their feelings and they'll say something like, Yeah, I can have any man that I want. Or yeah, I can have any girl that I want. I can have any woman that I want. I run this. I got it like that. And the truth of the matter is, everybody has somebody in their relationship history that didn't want to have or don't want to have nothing to do with them. Nothing. Like, no, don't come around here. No, I don't want to see you. No, I don't miss you. No, I don't think about you when when you're not around. And no, I'm not looking forward to seeing you again. I am glad that you're all right, but not enough for me to duplicate that. You understand what I'm saying? Not enough to give that another round. Not enough to baby, we can try again. Try. Like, nah, we not doing that. I don't really fuck with you like that. Everybody has somebody like that in their history. Everybody. Sometimes we have people like that in our history and we don't even believe it. Like, it's not real to us. Maybe we haven't been shown that. Maybe we haven't been told that. And you know why that could be? Because someone has chosen the instead of option dealing with us. So instead of making an enemy of us, they have chosen to keep us on a friend level, but at arm's length. Yo, friend zone, that's the place to be for you. That's the place to be for you. The friend zone. The friend zone. Hold on, what's that? The friend zone. 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 The friend Yeah. Sometimes you find yourself there instead of in the love zone, in the relationship zone, in the spouse zone, in the first option or any option zone. Sometimes you got to take that instead of. You got to ride the bench, even though you feel like you're good enough to start. You got to ride that bench. Hopefully, you'll be that sixth man. They give out awards for that. They make millions for that. Shout out to Aaron McKee. Very good sixth man. Actually, I only thought he was all right. But he represented. And he won sixth man of the year. Who am I to front on that? No one. That's who. That's who. That's who. All right. Hometown hero. Aaron McKee. Simon Gratz. Rest in peace. Coach Ellerby. Dopest basketball coach in this city. You don't believe me? Ask Rasheed Wallace. Ask Rasheed Wallace, baby. Carol Chamberlain says, it's not possible for me or I'd be rich and carefree. I hear that. I hear that. Mona Garrett says, I have restraining orders. Woo. Slow down, ma. Slow down. No, it says, I need practice seeing more people as lessons instead of downfalls. I feel you on that. And that's a practice. It really is a practice. You said that exactly right. You said that exactly right. So, yeah. We don't always get to enjoy or see our first option through. Sometimes you don't have enough money. Sometimes you just don't have enough money. So the secret life of the instead of has to kick in. You can't always be bitching about the instead of. You can't always be lamenting that you didn't get the very thing that you wanted. You don't even know. You may find out that maybe I wanted that, but I ain't want that. You know what I mean? Like I wanted at that. Like it wasn't the right thing to want at the time. You just never know. You know, your credit ain't all of that, but you want this car. You go to the dealership, y'all can't work out a deal. You know, or maybe they was going to work out a deal with you that was going to keep you fucking broke. They was going to hook you up with 84 months of damn near $1,000 car payment. You want to do that shit? No, insurance is not included. You going to have to fuck around, get full tort and all of that old bull. No, it's not a good look for you. Car's so expensive, even if you drove it for a year to try to get some equity and then hid the car, reported it stolen and got you still wouldn't be coming up. You still be up and over, or however they call it, in equity. You would still be paying a car note on a car that you don't have. Well, actually, it's in your man's garage and shit. But you better not bring that bitch out. You better chop that motherfucker up. Get a new VIN number, baby. I need a new VIN number. My man, Magnificent Morocco. What's going on, my brother? Magnificent Morocco. He said, yeah. Kitty City on Erie Ave. I remember Playtown on Shelton Ave. Playtown on Shelton Ave. Wow. Okay. Power Passers Racing Set. You see, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I fucks with Magnificent Morocco. You know what I mean? Besides knowing how to really, really be good at doing a suplex and a drop kick, he'd be remembering good shit from the Philly perspective. It's a good look. So, Morocco, what was Magnificent Morocco's signature move? What did he used to do? He was a dope wrestler. What did he used to do? I remember. Trying to remember. I was like, man, he better than Hulk Hogan. Vince McMahon didn't think so. It's all good though. It's all good though, baby. It's all good though, baby. But yeah, the secret life of the instead of. The secret life of the instead of. Sometimes the instead of is not all that secret. Sometimes people know that you chose one thing over the other, and sometimes it worked out. Maybe you didn't go for the Bitcoin. Maybe you ain't fuck with the Bitcoin. You might have went another way. Bitcoin blew up, but maybe it wasn't blowing at the time that you was doing what you was doing. You know what? Let me check this out, man. I was listening to the Dr. Boyce Watkins show today, right? Dr. Boyce Watkins. And for some reason, Dr. Boyce Watkins, to me, he always seemed like he was older than me. Maybe it's because the doctor is on his in front of his name, but he always looked and kind of carried himself like he was older than me. This nigga was born in 1971. I was like, damn, Boyce. I mean, you're an old soul for real. You an old soul for real. But he was talking about how the running back, Clinton Portis, how the running back inverted pile driver. Okay. There you go. Okay. Yeah, he used to just fall back on the joint, right? He wouldn't jump. He would just bam. Bam. So he was talking about how Clinton Portis was facing jail time because he couldn't come up with a $1,400 a month child support payment. Now, Clinton Portis had made $50 million at one time. And he was in the NFL for a good minute. He played for the Denver Broncos, and he played for the Washington Redskins. And Clinton Portis is broke. Got a bunch of kids. So, talk about the secret life of the instead of. Now, Clinton Portis's story is not unlike a lot of black athletes, young black athletes. They seem to, Monica, He 50, fresh 50. I looked the motherfucker up today. He was born June 20th, 1971. I was like, this motherfucker got to be 60. He could pass for it. He never looked young. He was born at age 10. He was the first nigga to walk out of the womb. He walked out of the womb like, yo, can y'all cut this joint off my belly? Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. This is the Daily Go Get It Business Show. We're talking about the secret life of the instead of. The secret life of the instead of. Yeah, Dr. Boyce. I was like, Mo. Yeah, Mo, he was born at age 10. Fourth. Yo. He was like a 5-foot baby. Anyway. So he was talking about Clinton Portis. Now, imagine what Clinton Portis is thinking about wherever he is. Like, talk about instead of, I should have probably chose this financial planner or manager instead of the one I chose. And Boyce was talking about, one thing I like about Boyce is that with all of the shit that he's been through, people calling him a fraud, people, saying this, that, and the third, the next thing about him, he stood on his. He made mistakes and he came back and stayed the course, because at the end of the day, he working for that black shit. Ain't no way around it. When you stay on that black shit and you don't waver. Anyway, he was talking about how these Jews come in, these athletes, they don't know nothing about money. They don't know anything about how to move money, make money, and how to invest and all of that kind of stuff. And these Jew managers, handlers, and agents and all of that shit come in and fuck their money up. You really be thinking about the secret life of the instead of when that shit happens. I should have chose this one instead of that one. Here I am with all these baby moms and all of that. He spoke on that. He said, yo, man, the irresponsibility of black men with money is ridiculous out here. It's ridiculous out here. But, you also have to take into consideration where they come from. There are so many, there are cultural ramifications and cultural implications in our lives that take center stage, and it allows us to be taken advantage of unfairly, unjustly taken advantage of so easily. And that's why it's so consistent. And that's why you don't hear about these white athletes. You don't never hear about these motherfuckers going broke. It'd be black athlete after black athlete after black athlete. This one had 50 million. This one had 100 million. This one had, it's crazy. You talk about Allen Iverson had a $50 million sneaker contract. Forget about the money he made in ball. $50 million sneaker contract. And he was talking about how the boy Anthony Walker. Remember the basketball player used to play for the Celtics, Anthony Walker, made $100 million during his career. 100 million. 100 million. Gambled the money away. Was fucking around with Michael Jordan. You know, Michael Jordan used to bet big, stupid cash. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands. But Michael Jordan money was so long, he could do that and still be all right because he was on his way to becoming a billionaire. Anthony Walker wasn't. But $100 million is an it's an awful lot of money. Imagine what his instead of is looking like. How the fuck did I blow $100 million instead of sitting pretty? Clinton Portis, I can't make a $1,400 a month child support payment. After I had 50 million, you know his secret life of the instead of is on some next shit. Very next. Damn. Magnificent Morocco said Portis was on American Greed. He was on that shit? I like that show. You have to look that up. Go look him. Now those glasses are hot. What glasses? I know you ain't talking about these ones on my face. They suck. Must be talking about, maybe you're talking about this glass. This is not glasses, it's a cup. Mona Guerra says, Chinese people come here and don't have to pay taxes for 7 years. It used to be 10 years. By then, they put the business in the other family's name, and they be here for years and never pay any taxes. That's true. That's true. But here's the thing. Once again, I take it back to cultural implications. We come from a culture of white supremacy. We come from a culture of low self-worth. We come from a culture of mental enslavement. You think that if we left America to go to another country to make a new life for ourselves and our family and our people, you think we going over there to fail? You think we going over there to take advantage of the welfare system? You think we going over there to get food stamps and live in the projects? Fuck no. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense that every foreigner that comes over to this country, except for the Hispanic ones, come up all crazy and take advantage of the laws that are the positive policies that are put in place for immigrants. Yeah, I would take advantage of it too. You would take advantage of it too. Here's the problem. We haven't found another country that we're willing to go to have a better life than this one. And I'm going to tell you something else. We shouldn't. We don't come from nowhere else. So we're not, that secret life of the instead of, it don't exist for us. We got to make it here. This is where we come from. Yeah, I know a lot of people think that we came from Africa on boats and Middle Passage and, transatlantic slave trade. No, fuck out of here. There's a reason that I don't look African. There's a reason why you don't look African. There's a reason why none of us in the hood look African except for the ones who came from Africa. And no, it's not because of all this interbreeding with white people. You've seen when Africans interbreed with white people. They look like light-skinned Africans. They don't look like me and you. They just don't. There's a difference. This is our shit. We just don't know it because we've been fed this false history about it. We even say that we're Afrocentric because we think we come from Africa and we don't. But it's okay. It's okay. The secret life of the instead of. If we went to another country in droves to make a better life for ourselves, we would find out about the tax system and what we could benefit from and all that kind of shit too. More than likely. So yeah. And guess what? The immigrants that come here are trained, influenced, and taught to exploit black people. And I know this for a fact because I've known many immigrants face to face with conversations. And they say, yeah. In our immigration classes, they tell us not to really fuck with y'all like that. Don't get social with y'all like that, but go in the hood and get that money because y'all pay it. It's the scouting report. They get the scouting report on us niggas. So why you think many of them don't live in the hood? Now, some of them do, but they live in the hood and they still live away from us. So you have a Chinese restaurant and you live on top of the Chinese restaurant, but your kids never come out and play with our kids. You've been living there for 10 years or until your people come over and take over the restaurant. You train them to take over the restaurant and you go do whatever it is that you do. Go make a PlayStation 5. But anyway, an Xbox, a Wii, whatever. Anyway, the instead of. Imagine what Antoine Walker is thinking about instead of. Yeah, if I would have at least gambled with Charles Barkley instead of fucking Michael Jordan, I probably would have been all right. But no, the secret life of the instead of. Sometimes it works out well, and sometimes it really doesn't. You know, does Allen Iverson think about, well, what if I did go to practice more? You know, he's older now. 45 years old. You mean to tell me he don't never think about that shit? Like, maybe bum ass Larry Brown was right. What if I would have took care of my body better, stayed in the gym more instead of counting on my natural ability to be able to play basketball and hanging out all night at TGI Fridays on City Line Avenue? You know what I mean? Smutting random fly chicks. That's instead of the secret life of the instead of. We all live in it. We live in that. It's Spreewell too. Yeah. What if I would have just stormed out of practice instead of choking my coach? He fucked up a lot of money with that. He was allowed to come back, but and Spreewell was a hell of a player with his Milwaukee ass. He came from Milwaukee. When I found out he came from Milwaukee, it started to make sense to me. Midwest motherfuckers don't be giving a fuck. Particularly Milwaukee. When I heard he came from Milwaukee, I was like, yeah, I got the scouting report on Spreewell. Latrell. I got the scouting report on Latrell. Wasn't no way he wasn't going to choke that man. Monier says, and they go to school for free. Mm-hmm. That part. Nara says, a fool and his money are soon parted. But they get together first. We go together like shiggity boom de boom. Okay. Robbie Ming says, at Norris, amen. I'm going to start reading the ISIS papers tonight. That's what's up, man. My people will be coming through on some cerebral shit. You know what I mean? You came through on some smart shit. That's good. That's good shit. We should all encourage each other to read. Okay, I got one. Okay, the book called The Debt. The Debt by Raymond Robinson. Rest in peace, Raymond Robinson. He was dope. It's called The Debt. You know, DEBT. The Debt. Dope. It's a very dope book. Came out in the 90s. It's very dope. Check it out. The Debt. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's do this. We're about to do these birthday shout outs. Shit. Let's do these birthday shout outs. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious August 25th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special because they are special because they are SPECIAL. You get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. You get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. You get the RESPECT. They get number one out the box. Cherry McKenzie turning 42 years old today. Happy birthday to you, Cherry. And also Donette Reese turning 47 years old today. And Maisha Cooper turning 46 years old today. And my girl LaShonda Kellum, happy birthday to you. And last but not least, my little baby cuz Raymond Buddha Harris. Stay strong. My man, my baby cousin Raymond Buddha Harris is currently incarcerated. And you know what? It should be getting close. He's been down for a minute. He should be getting close to coming home soon. But he had a lot of time to do. Hold your head, brother. Hold your head. Everything is going to be. Hold your head. Everything is going to. Hold your head. Everything is going to be all right. It's all right. Wednesday night. I want to say happy birthday to all of you and anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious August 25th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Yeah, the debt, what America owes to blacks. That is it. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind, and anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, go hard, go for yours. Remember, go hard, go for yours, and remember, the secret life of the instead of is not always a secret. Sometimes it's pretty obvious. Sometimes it's right there in plain sight. Sometimes it's not hiding. Sometimes the second option that you chose or the decision that you made that was an alternate decision from the initial decision that you wanted to make is sometimes the one that should have been made and the best one to have made. And you did it. So look at it as a victory, and all the BS that you're trying to kick to me is something that you can take on up the street. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Ain't trying to feel the heat. Ain't trying to be hearing the stuff that you talking. You sound like a parakeet squawking. Imitating sounds that you hear from somebody else that ain't even around. I'm down like a submarine and I'm struggling to keep my sneakers clean. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I mean. All right. I want y'all to have a good night, perfect night. Hump Day Wednesday. Some of y'all party on Wednesday. Don't be reckless. Always keep your head on a swivel and keep your mask on. All y'all vaccinated ass niggas, y'all still gotta wear your mask, yo, because anybody can be caught out there. And this thing has kept me all right for a year, so I'm rocking with it. So, but be careful, man. You know, your health is your wealth, and the hood is our health. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand? Do you dig me and feel me? Peace to all my day ones, my everything. This shit hot as fuck. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death, resuscitate you, and love you right back to life. So with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the show as much as I enjoyed broadcasting it. Make sure that y'all hit that like button if you haven't hit it yet. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell too, and also share the show. Just do me that one little solid, man. It'd be all right. All right, y'all. With that being said, peace, Blog Talk. I get back at you. You know how we are. You know how we do. And Instagrammers, Five Slammer, Gemma. Thanks for coming through and let me exercise my grammar. For my YouTubers, you know just how we do, but yo. Appreciate y'all coming through. I get back next time, my boobas. Peace.